Okay, so welcome back. So now what we're going to do in this example is talk about the zero property. Remember the zero property of multiplication. So if you multiply any whole number by zero, the answer is zero. Well, this extends to integers as well. Okay, so that means that regardless of what the number is, if you multiply that number by zero or any number of factors by zero, it's going to be the same end result. It's going to be zero. Okay, so let's look at some examples here. So here I've got this product, right? So I've got these four numbers, but if I multiply 3 times negative 21 times 2 times 0, it doesn't matter what these numbers turn out to be, because at the end result, I'm multiplying by 0. So the answer is going to be 0, because if I do 0 times 2, well, that's 0. And then 0 times negative 21, well, that's 0. And then 0 times 3 is 0, right? And it doesn't matter what order I multiply these in, I'm still going to end up having to multiply eventually by 0. And so the answer is 0. So anytime you're multiplying integers together and you see 0 in there, it's 0. Okay, now what about this one here? Okay, well, look at this. Okay, so we've got 3 negative signs, so the product, the answer has to be negative. So now I'm just going to multiply these as if they were positive and then just keep the answer negative. So it's going to be negative. So we got 9 times 2 is 18. 18, right? And then 18 times 8 is 80, 146. No, 144. 144. So, and then times 1 is still 144, but it's negative. So it's negative 144. So let me go back. 18, 8 times 18 is 80 plus 64, which is 144. Yeah, so it is negative 144. Okay, so now, what about this one here? Well, now I've got an addition in here. So I've got a product plus another product. Well, look at this. This is just times 0, so this is just 0. So this is just going to be 5 times negative 2 plus 0, right? And oh, that's the additive identity, right? So it's just going to be the same as 5 times negative 2, right? So now what's this? Well, it's going to be negative, right? Because I've got an odd number, if you want to look at it that way, an odd number of negatives. So this is going to be what? 5 times 2 is 10, which is going to be negative 10. And that's the answer. See you next time.